Are irregular Arabic adjectives giving you a headache? Me too. So to cut down on the confusion, what I've done is I've taken all of the irregular adjectives and I've put them in their own separate flashcard set. Each card clearly shows the masculine, the feminine, and the plural and singular form. So you can understand how the adjective changes instead of just randomly memorizing it. I've also added a small image for each adjective to help you memorize and recall the adjective much faster. This PDF is available on my Ko-fi store right here, and today's video is meant to supplement this PDF. We will be going over each adjective listed in this PDF so that you can clear up any confusion regarding the pronunciation or any questions you might have. Ready to get started? Let's go. The first adjective that has been giving me the most trouble is wise. Wise is aqil for singular masculine form. Then we have aqila, which is the singular feminine form. For example, if you want to say she is very wise, you're going to say he waid aqila. She is very wise. And we have the plural masculine form, and this is where it gets a little bit confusing because it completely switches. It becomes uqal. So the singular masculine form was aqil and the plural masculine form is uqal. Then we have the plural feminine form, which is aqlat. Okay, so aqil, aqila, uqal, and aqla. Next one is thin. However, this particular adjective is used to suggest that somebody is very weak, emaciated, right? Not necessarily good thin, but kind of like a sick thin, okay? The singular masculine adjective for thin is dhaif, dhaif. The feminine singular version for this is dhaifa. The plural masculine version, and this is always where I get the most confused. Singulars and singular masculine, singular feminine, pretty much okay for me. The plural is usually where they let go of all rules and they decide whatever they want to do, okay? So the plural masculine for thin or weak is, if you're telling like multiple people are thin and weak, you're going to say da'af. Here's some good news for you. The plural feminine for thin and weak is also the same as the plural masculine. So it's also da'af. Okay, so da'af, da'af. All right? So da'if, da'ifa, da'af, da'af. All right? Next is thin. But this thin signifies somebody who is very skinny and very slim in a desirable way, right? For this, we're going to use the adjective rafi for a male who's skinny, rafi'a, rafi'a for a female who's skinny, and for multiple males who are skinny, we're going to say rafa. And here's the good news, the feminine version is also going to be the same. So rafa, rafa, rafi, rafi'a, rafa, rafa. Okay? Next one is thick. As per my understanding, this thick adjective refers to like objects. Okay? So for example, a thick blanket. So we're going to say ghalid if it's masculine, ghalida if it's feminine and singular. And again, for the plural masculine and the plural feminine, it's the same word, thank God. So it's ghalad, ghalad. Okay? Ghalid, ghalida, ghalad, ghalad. Done? The next one is stupid. So if you're calling a guy stupid, you can say ghabi. Inta ghabi or inta ghayr ghabi. You are very stupid. For plural masculine, it is aghbiya. If you're saying you guys are stupid, you're going to say intu aghbiya. And if you're calling a group of females stupid, then you're going to say ghabiyat. Okay? So you can say intu ghabiyat. You are all stupid. Okay? Not that it's a nice thing to say, but if it's important enough to make it in books, I guess you have to learn it. The next one is strong. If you're calling a male strong, you're going to say gui. Okay? You are very strong. Inta wide gui. You're very strong. If you're calling a female strong, you're going to say guwiya. Okay? She is very strong. He wide guwiya. Plural of strong would be agwiya. Agwiya if we're talking about masculine plural. And feminine plural will be guwiyat. Okay? So gui, guwiya, agwiya, and guwiyat. Next one is strange. Now strange in Arabic is, guess what? It's garib. If we're talking about a male singular form of strange, is garib. But here's an interesting fact. In Urdu, garib means poor. The feminine form of strange is gariba. Then we have the plural masculine, which is guraba. Guraba, and the feminine garibat. So garib, gariba, guraba, garibat. Okay? The next one is small or little, and that one is singular masculine will be saqir, saqir. Plural singular would be saqira. Plural masculine would be sigar, And this one also follows the same rule where the plural masculine and the plural feminine are going to be same. So صغار صغار, صغير صغيرة, صغار صغار. Next one is sick. Sick is masculine would be marid. Feminine singular would be marida. Plural masculine would be marda. And plural feminine would be maridat. So marid, marida, marda, maridat. Then we have locked or closed, right? So that is maqfool. Maqfool and maqfoola. Now there is no plural version for this, thank God for that. So maqfool, maqfoola, locked or closed. Then we have salty, maleh and malha. So masculine maleh and feminine malha. Maleh and feminine malha. Thankfully no plural version exists of this. Then we have short. A guy, if you have to say short, will be qasir. A woman would be qasira. Multiple guys, plural will be qisar. And the same rule follows where we use the same plural for feminine also, qisar. So qasir, qasira, qisar, qisar. Then we have tall. A male, a single male would be tawil. A single female would be tawila. Multiple males would be tiwal. And multiple females would also be tiwal. Okay, so tawil, tawila, tiwal, tiwal. Then is my favorite, rich. A single male would be ghani. A singular rich female would be ghaniya. Multiple males, multiple rich males would be aghniya. And multiple rich females would be ghaniyat. So ghani, ghaniya, aghniya, ghaniyat. Then we have poor. Okay, so a single poor male will be faqir. A singular poor female, which would be me at this point, take back the laugh, it will be faqira. Multiple poor males will be fuqra, and multiple plural females will be faqirat. Faqir, faqira, fuqra, faqirat. Then we have another favorite of mine, new. Yadid. Male singular would be yadid, female singular would be yadida. Plural males would be yadad, and thankfully plural females will also be yadad. So yadid, yadida, yadad, yadad. Let's talk about old. Old is jadim. If you're singular male, you're jadim. If you're old singular female, you are jadima. If you're a lot of old males, you are jadam. And thankfully, if you're a lot of old females, you're also jadam. So jadim, jadima, jadam, jadam. Then we have heavy. If you're a singular male who's heavy, you're thaqil. Thaqil. If you're a singular female who's heavy, you're thaqila. And if you are a plural, if you're a lot of males, heavy males, you are tiqal, and heavy females are also tiqal. So taqil, taqila, tiqal, tiqal. Okay? I'm saying feminine, I'm saying male and female, it's masculine and feminine, okay? Don't come after me in the comments for that. All right, light. Light is khafif. Singular masculine, khafif. Singular feminine, khafifa. Plural masculine, khifaf, and plural masculine, plural feminine is also khifaf. So khafif, khafifa, khifaf, khifaf. All right. Generous. Generous is saqi. If you're a singular masculine, saqi male. Saqi female, saqiya. A lot of males that are generous and asqiya, and a lot of females that are generous is saqiya. So I've identified two patterns in the irregular adjectives. There are not too many, thank God. There are two patterns, but even those are mind-boggling enough. One is where the feminine plural and the masculine plural are the same. For example, difaf, difaf, tiqal, tiqal, right? And then one is this kind, where the masculine and feminine are different. So it's asqiya and saqiyat. So यही दो patterns हैं, okay? Irregular में. Okay, then we have cheap. Singular masculine, rakhis. Singular feminine, raqisa. Plural masculine, riqas, and thankfully plural feminine is also riqas. Then we have foreign, okay? Foreign, singular masculine would be ajnabi, singular feminine would be ajnabiya. Plural masculine would be ajanib, and plural feminine would be ajnabiyat. Okay, so ajnabi, ajnabiya, ajanib, ajnabiyat. Oh, tired? बोल तो मैं रही हूँ, थकना मुझे चाहिए. Then we have fried. Who doesn't love fried? My thighs don't, but the rest of me does. So fried is magli and magliya. Thankfully, इसका कोई plural नहीं है. Magli, maglia, more than enough. Then we have delicious. Singular masculine ladid, singular feminine ladida. कोई plural नहीं है भाई, thank God. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, so stay with me. Then we have bitter. Mur, mura. बस दो ही हैं. Singular masculine अगर आप कड़वे हैं तो मुर है, and singular feminine if you're कड़वा you are mura. We have fat. Fat is if you're a singular fat male then you are mateen. If you're a singular fat female then you are matina. And बहुत सारे plural males हैं fat तो फिर metan और plural feminine is metinat. So mateen, matina, metan, metinat. Okay? And we have famous. If you're a singular masculine, you are mashur. If you're a singular feminine, you are mashura. If you are a group of famous males, then you are mashahir. And if you're a group of famous females, then you are mashurat. Mashur, mashura, mashahir, mashurat. Okay? And we have clean. Singular masculine, nadif. Singular feminine, nadifa. Plural masculine, nidaf. And plural feminine is also nidaf. So nadif, nadifa, nidaf, nidaf. Then we have a clever or smart, daki. Singular masculine, daki. Singular feminine, dakiya. Plural masculine, adkiya. And plural feminine, dakiyat. Daki, dakiya, adkiya, dakiyat. Big. You should know this. Singular masculine, kabir. Singular feminine, kabira. Plural masculine, kibar. And thankfully, plural feminine is also kibar bhai. Kabir, kabira, kibar, kibar. And finally, the last one, dear or beloved. Aziz, aziz. Singular masculine, aziz. Singular feminine, aziza. Plural masculine, aiza. And plural feminine is azizat. So aziz, aziza, aiza, azizat. Oh my God, that's it, we're done. I really hope this lesson was helpful for you. Again, ek dafa dekhne se you're not going to retain them. You have to make sure that you revise this every day, as do I. And hopefully, this will become second nature to you. In the meantime, subscribe to the channel and I will see you in the next video.